hope this is still going.
Like a box break.
They do that. Are you recording?
Hey, Ami girl.
Right, quiet on the set.
Camera speed.
Sound production, take one.
Welcome to season 2, episode 2 of the Gold Blooded podcast. I'm your host, Amaya Battle. I'm taking over for Rachel this season as well. And today I have my fellow sophomores. I guess we're sophomores now. Twinum and Niamya. Feel free to introduce yourselves.
Well, I guess I'm Twinum. I'm Mara. Just gonna be a sophomore. From right here in Minnesota. I went to Wayzata. Should I just do my major?
Yeah.
Okay.
Double major.
I'm double majoring now. Business, marketing, education, and psychology. So I feel cool to be able to say that.
Nice.
But yeah.
I'm Niamya. I'm Niamya Holloway. I'm from Eden Prairie, Minnesota. I'm going to be a redshirt freshman year all over again. And I'm a major in political science and hopefully a minor in German.
Wow.
Spit some German for the people.
Hallo, ich heiße Niamya.
Ooh,
Oh, someone's gonna critique you.
I know.
It's okay. It's
Well,
impressive.
let's kick this off with the typical question we get. How was your freshman season? So, Niamya, you can start. How was your... It was a little different, but how was your experience?
I mean, my freshman season was fine. It was hard, obviously, because I wasn't playing. I was just, sitting on the bench. But I learned, a lot of stuff, and I, bonded with you guys a lot and our other team. So it was actually a lot of fun at the end of it.
Nice.
There's a lot of ups and downs. A lot of inconsistency, I feel like. But I feel like that comes with freshman year. I think we all experienced it at different times, too. So we were able to kind of help each other out. But I don't know. I'm just excited for this next season. A fresh start, it feels like, just with the whole new staff and everything. Pretty much half a new team, too. So It's been fun to get to know them. And I don't know. I think you want to remember and grow from your freshman year, but also kind of push it to the back and be like, all right, this is a new start.
Yeah, it's weird because you could say, this is our freshman year all over again because everything's kind of new. For me, freshman year was fun. It was a year of first time playing, in the Big Ten, first time playing Iowa, first time playing, a nationally ranked team and all that. So it was a year of first, and in those first, those are lots of memories in them. Let's talk about our favorites of the season. So, what is your guys' favorite on-court memory?
Why are you looking at me like that? Obviously, the buzzer beater. That's pretty undefeated, but that was cool. That's just everyone's dream. I don't know. It's just still kind of crazy, but but also my favorite probably as a team was the Penn State win the first time around, the double overtime. That was wild. We were done at 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
So shout out if you guys were there and stayed.
For
Shout out
real.
you. But yeah, no, that was really fun. I just think the team wins and the gritty wins like that were a lot of fun.
Penn State was, that was
We
a
always
fun
had
game.
good games with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to say the same. The Nebraska one, that one was really cool. The Penn State one, just those really gritty games. Because I was just watching the bench, my eyes were closed on free throws and stuff. I was so stressed, and I was
funny.
up. I was animated. Just any game where I could just be feel like I was in the game, immersed in it. I really like those.
All
Yeah.
your celebrations.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I would always hear you yelling. You're great.
Up
Great
there, man.
cheerleader. I would do Penn State game, or I don't know if this counts as an encore, but after practices when we would play one-on-one, me, you, Rachel,
Yeah.
that was always super
Yeah, that was
fun.
fun. Rachel would cook us.
Yeah, she would destroy us for real.
As she should, though, I guess.
Let's
As
go.
she should.
Favorite off the court memory.
Do you have one?
I know now I have to think of one. I don't know.
For us, I guess traveling and getting that whole experience was fun.
Ooh, I would
Remember
say,
the one where we were in Michigan State for like
I was gonna say that when we were
the ice
stuck
storm.
We were
on the
trapped on
plane.
the
No,
plane.
yeah, we were stuck on the plane
for like 6 hours.
Yes,
It was a
honestly,
long
hours.
time.
It's
I
And
didn't
then
think
we
I was
all
gonna
were
make it
going
home.
crazy and
We were so
started like
crazy.
swinging up and down the aisles, and the like
we
people
ate
were like,
all their snacks.
yeah, we
Yes.
rated their snacks.
It was just a
Yeah, the Michigan State plane experience was something.
it was something else. I think even just like traveling, like, cause last year we had like, the randomized like roommates.
Yeah.
So I think just like getting
Yeah.
off like the bus and like trying to like guess who
Guess
your
who your
roommate
roommate
was,
was.
like that was a lot of fun too.
That
I
is
really liked
fun. I would say, yeah, that was fun. I liked after games when all four of us, we would go home and like eat our post game meal and just like recap the game.
Mm-hmm.
Those were always great times.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about, what's a lesson or a takeaway that you guys were able to take away from your freshman season?
I don't know. I think just because, like you said, Trent, I've never had, like, a big injury before. Like, the longest I've sat out was probably, like, 3 weeks before. So, like, I think I just, like, learned, like, basketball from, like, a whole different, like, perspective. Like, from, like, coaches. Like, you can, like, see the game, like, through a coach's perspective and, like, see, like, what they want from you and, like, why they want it from you and, like, stuff like that. And I think I also just, like, learned more about like what I can do when I get back on the court. So I think that was really cool. And I also learned that like I'm like somebody outside of basketball because I've had basketball for so long. Like it was kind of like a little crutch for me, but like I didn't have it, and then I had to like figure out who I was like outside of that. So
I'm glad you figured out who you were outside of sports.
me too.
Like we all need to work on that.
For real.
I would probably say just like how often and soon you have to like adapt and evolve your game. Like you have to, if you come in like strictly a driver, strictly a shooter, like teams know that. And in high school, you can almost just get away with being the best player on the floor. But here it's just a lot different. So I think adjusting, just continue to work on your game throughout the season. Become consistent in like all areas. It's probably like the biggest part.
Yeah, kind of like off what you said. Mine would be like the little details really do matter. Like you said, in high school, you could be the best player and you can get away with anything. But when you come into college, like you really do need to like pay attention to everything, and that's like not even on the court, like off the court too as well. Like scouts, like taking care of yourself, like eating, ice bath, sleep. Like all those little things do add up because the intensity and the level in college is so much different. It's way harder. Very.
You never really know until you experience it. That's for sure.
Yeah. So, what did your guys' like pregame like routine look like? Like, what was your pregame song, pregame playlist, superstition, anything?
Dude, we did everything together.
This is true.
We had our
We had like
whole,
the same routine.
let's see, we would finish shoot around, go eat, like pretty fast,
Yes.
probably way too fast.
We would meditate. I forgot.
Well, we would go shower first,
Yeah, shower.
then meditate, then I'd go to Steve for some of my problems for like 2 hours before the game, and we'd go out. I know. I would just like listen to music, do Normatex.
What was the Annie song?
Oh,
Oh, Opportunity.
yeah, that was our song for a while.
That was a good one.
Oh, well, our Bible study.
Yeah, we would do that like before Steve, after meditation.
Yeah, we had a whole thing going on.
Yeah, whole routine.
We'll see.
I
I mean,
saw
it'll be
you-
different next year, but
Yeah. Well,
try to
yeah.
keep it the same somewhat.
I saw you and Steve's like every game like working like knees in a full on sweat.
Guys, like being injured doesn't mean you're taking any time off.
is
Like
true.
it was really like
No,
like
it's
the whole
crazy.
shoot around. I was like doing my rehab, and then
Yes.
like the whole like time in between, because you get like how many hours is it like in between like shoot around and a game?
Like at least 3.
At
Like,
least 4, yeah.
At
At
Yeah.
least
least
4
4
hours,
hours.
and I'd be doing rehab for like all the way up into like the 90 minutes where we have to like be on the court.
The one game I was out because of my foot, I had to do arm farm with
Oh,
in the hotel.
yeah.
Oh, I'm never never gonna be hurt again. That was terrible.
They be putting you to work,
Oh, it was
man.
terrible.
Did you guys do like 100 reps? Because you did like 4 sets of 25.
Oh, it was horrible. I
Yeah.
couldn't feel my arms. I'm like,
crazy.
I'm
That is
at
so
the
bad.
game cheering.
Couldn't
I'm
even
like,
cheer like
yeah, No.
You would think like
Props to you,
get
dude.
it off.
That was crazy.
no,
No.
yeah, y'all were in there working.
You're not gonna miss that.
Not at all.
Ami was in there working too.
Shout out Ami, man.
She's behind the
cute.
camera right now.
Yeah.
Ami was in there working.
Yes. Still is, right, girl?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, she did.
Dude is
You
jacked
should see her in the weight room right now.
I like outweigh like myself from like when I came in by like 10, 15 pounds. Like
strictly
it's
muscle.
just
Yeah.
like muscle because like every day like I was like lifting. I lifted like 4 or 5 days a week because I like wasn't like working out, and then I was still doing like off court like conditioning and stuff. Like I feel like I'm still like I'm way stronger and like a lot like
She
faster
big
than I
for
was
real.
before.
No, like see her in the weight room. Like it's
I'm scared.
crazy. You're like benching like full on like plates, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy.
Insane.
Never thought I'd get there for
Good for you.
Blessing in
Good for
disguise
you.
for real.
Good for you.
All right. Enough with the past. We can leave that behind.
Oh,
So-
look at that transition. Okay,
Game.
Twitter.
Obviously, new year, new beginnings. We're sophomores. So, how does it feel to be a sophomore right now, and what does it mean to you to be a sophomore? What does it mean to you?
It's like a weird age. It's like being 17. It's like a random age.
Really?
I don't know. It feels like weird because we were like the freshies, like, but
I know.
I don't know what
it's
we are
like
now.
It was like my personality trait. I'd be like, "Yep, I'm a freshie." Or I always refer to us as freshies, and now I'm like, "Wait, that's not who we are."
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of cool to be like the leaders and upperclassmen, but we're really only sophomores and we're only a year older. But I just feel like that year taught us a lot, and like we matured and we grew a lot. That it's like we're able to help this next group, and I don't know. I mean, we're still learning. Like we're still kids
it's definitely
too.
gonna
Like
be a
it's
learning curve.
yeah, it's tough, but we have a lot of guidance and really good role models with the coaching staff and everything. So
It's like weird. Like obviously like I'm gonna be like a freshman again, but like just like maturity wise, like I think it's just like so different than it was last year. Like last year I was just like, oh, just like everything's going on, but now it's like even though we're only a year older than like the new guys, like we're really like coming in. We're the leaders.
Yeah, that's the weird
it's
part.
cool. Yeah.
Because I feel like there's not many sophomores or just young people in our position on other teams. So like
It's a lot of responsibility, but
It is.
we're willing to.
We got
We
this.
go for it, bro.
We got this,
We
guys.
kind of
Don't
have
worry.
to. So.
Well, with that, do you guys have any like individual expectations or goals and expectations or goals for the team? Could be anything. Could be like on the court or like off the court. Like
now too.
yeah,
It doesn't have to be during the season. It can be now.
yeah.
Well, now I'm kind of just focused on getting a gold medal.
Hey.
It's kind of like hard to only be a week into workouts and then have to leave, but I mean, it's like an opportunity you can't really pass up. So, focused on that. Coach P is really like preaching to me, like, be in the now, be
Precious
where
present.
Live in that
be in the precious
moment.
present, be where your feet are. So, trying to focus on that, not get FOMO back here, but
Well, you're not gonna miss out on anything
for
but
real.
300s.
yeah, have fun. Have fun with that. Thanks, Coach Ham.
Shout out Hammer.
Yeah, but I think for the season, just to continue to get better as a team, get our chemistry going early. I think going to Greece will really help.
That'll be
But
fun.
I think just continue to get better each year. And then I guess personal, just become more consistent. I think like freshman year, start off strong and then you kind of like dip and then you end. So just being like consistent the whole time.
You will twin them.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
You got it, girl.
Niamya, what do you have? What do you expect, or what goals do you have for yourself coming off your injury?
I don't know. Honestly,
Fair.
just like
That's fair.
finding myself in basketball again, just because like I'm not the same player that I used to be. Like obviously, like I'm like just like even like look a lot different. Like, and there's gonna be a lot of different aspects of my game. I think now, like I had to work on so much different things, and like being injured gave me like the opportunity to like work on my ball handling, like work on my shot, like so hopefully I can like use those skills, but just like find myself like back in basketball, like the player that I am, like redefine myself and just have like a fun freshman season. Not get too stressed out because I feel like I will stress myself out because I'm like, you should be good at this by
Well,
now.
yeah,
like,
no.
da-da-da,
Just gotta give yourself some grace, man.
that part.
It'll be fun. But with that, let's hear your knee update.
Basically, right now, I can do everything besides like live, like 3-on-3 and like up, which I have to work up to. Like Steve said, like by next week I'll probably be able to do like 3-on-3 drills, and then the end of the week like 3-on-3 live, and then 4-on-4, like, which is nice because it's like I can't do fives right now. Like I know I can't do fives, but it's nice because we're in the postseason, so it's not like we're doing fives anyways. Really.
Yeah.
So like I'm just like trying to work myself back up to like live basketball play, and I've been doing like the 2-on-2 and like the 1-on-1 stuff.
Yeah, I
and
see
that's
you
been
playing
really-
defense like before, after practice. Nice. Those are good goals to have. Twinum, you touched on it a little bit. Let's hear about what's going on in USA and China.
Oh man, it's my last day here. I'm going home and then gonna fly out tomorrow morning. But going to Miami for a couple days, get some training in there, practice, meet the team, and then we fly out to China on Monday. It's gonna take a couple days to get there, which is gonna be absolutely brutal. But you know, it's okay. It's just how it goes. But once we get there, I think it'll be nice. Finally. I mean, I'm going to have to turn around and figure out the sleeping and eating and that whole thing. And then we're playing the next day. Playing 6 days, I believe. Bunch of games. I might end up playing like 18 games there. It's pretty crazy, yeah. It's going to be...
Hey,
and it's going to be hot. It's outside, if people don't know. It's outside. No matter the weather, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm sure if there's like thunderstorms, but I don't know.
Something.
I don't know.
They can't have you out there in the rain.
Well,
We're not soccer players.
okay. Well, rain's different, but like sun, heat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be like 90. So
Goodness gracious.
I know it's okay. It's gonna be great. But yeah, so I'm there until the 1st. Fly home, and then we have 4th of July break off. So I'll get that break, and then we'll be back, and I'll be with you guys for a while. So that's kind of the deal.
What was it like to get this opportunity? When they told you, or I don't know.
I was
how
with
they
my
notified you,
mom shopping, I think, or something, and I knew they were gonna call.
but- What store?
We were at EP Mall, actually.
Hey, Shields.
Yeah, no, we were like just walked in and I got the call, so I sat down and then he was like, "Oh yeah, like we'd love to have you on the team. By the way, you're going to China like end of next month." I'm like, "Oh," called Coach B. She's like, "Oh, okay." So it was pretty. It happened really fast. Found out my teammates. I've talked to a few of them, but we'll meet them all there. And yeah, the rest is history. So
Do you think, because you were at the older 3-on-3 tryouts, do you think being there or whatever you learned there, what did you learn there, and do you think whatever you learned there, did that help prepare you for what you're about to embark on?
Yeah, like you said, it was the older trial, so it was for the senior team, but I was the youngest there by like a pretty big amount. I was in there 19, and some of the girls that made the team were like 29 to 30. So it was
That's
like
a decade.
it was ridiculous. Like they were like, "Oh, like a baby," but I'm like, "No." But I think when you're around people like that, you just elevate your game that much more. So, you know, I was like, okay, like I want to hang with these girls. Like I'm gonna do my best. So it was cool to just be around like Cameron Brink, Haley Van Lith, those players that obviously have a really big resume, but. No, that was super cool. All the girls were super nice, really helpful. It was like my first time really playing 3-on-3, so learned a lot. But yeah, just thankful for the opportunity. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be quite the summer, but
You definitely learned, because when we played 3-on-3 the other day in practice,
I
you were
don't know.
chilling it.
Well,
She knows the ins and outs to 3-on-3 now. For real.
Maybe when I come back, it'll be better. But
Give us a story.
I don't know, a story. I think just like Cam, I mean, everyone's pretty much watched her, and she's just like the most humble person ever. Like, she's amazing. But it's just like she's just swatting people left and right. They're falling all over the place. Like, you know, when she's down there, you're not going down there. So like for her to be on that team, and I watched all their games. They obviously won a gold medal, and just how she is as a player in person is just really cool to see. And obviously Haley's a fighter. She's a winner. She's very competitive, and things got chippy too in trials, but everyone wants to win and everyone wants to be there for a reason. So I don't know. I think just the whole experience to be able to, like, we'd go out to dinner together. Like, everyone was just like together. And even when I got to the airport, I didn't know anyone. I just like was on the phone with my dad, like, "Hey, like, these girls look like USA girls. Like, I don't know what to do." So I went up to them, talked to them. Everyone was just so like welcoming, and we went to dinner that night together, like on our own. Like everyone was just very interconnected, and everyone was there for the same reason, to represent USA. So I think that's just a really cool part of it. No matter where you come from, no matter if you've been out of college for 12 years, like they come back and they're like, yeah, I played in the day, and I'm like, I'm a freshman. They're like, what? But
No,
yeah.
that's true. I always thought that was cool how there's a bunch of, in every USA, like Olympics or just like basketball, how we all come from different parts and we all come together to represent our country. And I feel like that's something that you guys will be able to connect with forever. Like, say you run into them in 20 years, it's like we were on the same USA team, or we tried out together, whatever.
Well, yeah.
That's cool.
Even like Coach Way was
Like Coach Way.
in USA, and she was at the trials too, so that was really fun to see her. But it's just like these people you meet and you know them for a lifetime. I mean, I'll run into them, playing them, whatever it is, college, professional, I don't know. But it's just like, yeah, like you said, you're all there for the same reason, to represent your country. I feel like that's just everyone's dream. So really excited, kind of nervous.
Living the dream, man.
I'll miss you guys.
Don't
miss me too much. Thanks.
Well, enough basketball stuff. Oh yeah, let's pull out the ball.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, what is that?
Yeah.
Tell us the USA
Trent gave me crap. He's like, you
ways.
just carry that around. No, I had it in the gym because I've been trying to switch back and forth. This is the ball we're using. It's kind of, I don't know. It looks like a ball you use at the park, but
Tell
it's
us about
basically, it's women's size, men's weight. So it's definitely a lot heavier. I'm not quite sure. I know men and women use it, so I don't know if that's why it's like this. But
I know, it's
we also
interesting.
play outside, so I don't know if it's with like wind or. You guys may have to do some research.
I feel like it kind of has outside material.
It definitely does.
Like
Yeah.
it can
So,
definitely
grippy.
withstand the outdoor
Here's the ball.
courts.
This is what I'm playing with. If you're like, what the heck is that? I think the games will be live streamed on YouTube. They obviously, the timing is weird. Right. My dad actually has a whole sheet he sent me with like the times I play versus here, so he's got it all set up to watch. But I'm pretty sure it's like 3 a.m. probably where the first game is here. But
Well, if you play at 6 a.m., we'll be up. Might as well turn it on.
I know, right?
You might as well turn
But
it
they'll
on.
be
Watch it during
recorded,
practice.
so I'm sure you guys can find it, and I'm sure links will go out or something. So
Tune
yeah,
in. Tune in to Twinham's games, guys.
yay.
All right, well, enough basketball stuff. Pretty sure the people want to know what we're like outside of the sport that we play. So
Do they?
I hope. One thing are all three of us and Mallory, she couldn't make it today, but we do is a burger battle. We just started this summer. So it's
Who's winning right now?
I'm winning.
Guess how many burgers she has?
I'm at like 9 burgers right now.
9 burgers on the summer.
Okay,
She got 6. Dally has 6. You have like 4 or 5.
Okay. I know. I haven't updated though, but I'm pretty sure I'm at that. Well, okay. I just started eating burgers again.
Yeah, that was
I don't
the
know.
strangest thing
I don't
ever.
know why. I don't know why I didn't like them for a while. Now I'm back on my grind.
I'm glad.
Yeah. So we have a burger battle.
Yeah.
And they gotta be like good burgers, like
Not
Yes,
like
yes, you have to like go
can't be
out.
any like fast food burgers or
No
anything. Like,
McD's, none of that. Gourmet.
What's the point of the burger battle?
Well, it started because
There's no point.
No, it started. It started because I was like, this summer I want to find the best burger in Minnesota. Also, is there a comment section in this? Drop your favorite burger place, please.
oh, do that.
Yeah,
I
no,
wanna
that's good.
discover
She has
that.
a whole list.
Yeah, I
If
have a
she has
whole
her
list
phone.
on my
She literally
phone.
has a list like scrolling.
Of like burger places. I
What's
wanna
your
go to.
favorite so far?
So far, it would be the Station 16 food truck, or
Were you out with your dad?
Yeah, or the place we went to that Steve told us to go to.
That
The Nook?
Yes,
That's what it was
okay,
called.
that was
Juicy
good.
Lucy's. Yeah,
That was good.
top 2 right there. And then it just turned into a family dinner thing, and then it just turned into a who can eat the most burgers thing.
True.
And
Plus, Coach Ham always tells us that we need
Y'all
to
gonna
put more
see us-
meat on these bones.
Yeah,
Next
when
year.
you
We
eat
eat
burgers, we get
Rick,
big.
you know why? What have you like? Where have you guys been eating your burgers, and what's your favorite so far?
The Nook. Where did we go? Like the OG.
Matt's,
Matt's. We
Juicy
went-
Lucy.
That was pretty good. I think the Nook was better though.
I think so too. Hot take for real.
I don't know. When me and Amaya were in LA for our Black Student Athlete Conference, I got 2 burgers there. One was like a chorizo patty, and it was really, really good. And it was like a breakfast, and it had like an egg on it.
Chorizo.
It was really good.
You like
pork.
burgers
Mm-hmm.
with eggs?
And we went to this place called, it was just called Downtown LA, like
Oh, yeah.
DTLA.
Yeah.
And I got one there, and it was really, really
Dang,
good.
girl. You were stacking up when you went.
I was.
Gourmet eats.
And like, don't sleep on Buffalo Wild Wings. They have really good burgers, guys. They can't
even make their wings right.
Listen, I got
There's more bone than meat on their wings,
curd
bro.
burger.
No.
It had cheese curds. It had onions, bacon. It had the patty, and then it had another
Okay.
patty. It was tough. It was real good.
We can try it, I guess.
Yeah, so actually comment. Comment
Please
down
do.
below.
Please leave some burger places. So we've lived together for what, a year now? What's it been like? Do you like it? Say yes.
Say yes.
Oh man, guys. Well, we're living together next year.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
I guess
It
that's-
worked.
No, it was
did
fun.
work.
It's fun. We're something else.
We are.
We're something else. But
I think we're just so close now. Like, we can like live with each other. We like still get on each other's nerves, like
Yeah.
from time to
Oh, yeah.
time. But like, it like works out for us.
well, also we all like know each other at this point where like we know what kind of ticks each other off or like
Yeah.
what. So like if Dal hasn't slept or hasn't ate, like don't talk
Don't
to her.
do it.
Don't bother.
Dal's
her.
not
do
gonna
it.
watch this. Like,
Sorry,
she
you're not
knows
here
it's
to
true.
defend
She
yourself,
knows
but
Sorry, Dally.
Yeah, but yeah, there's certain things. But yeah, we're moving into a new place. The identity,
I'm
Just
so
across
excited.
I'm
the street.
excited. It's like
brand
real.
new.
Signed our first lease ever.
You
Yep.
know, we adults now.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay.
I'll bet. Okay. Last thing, and then we'll get into game time. So, what have you guys been up to? We had like the whole month of May off. What was your May like, or what did you get into? What are some hobbies you guys do besides basketball? Nia, you just said you found yourself outside of your sport. What did you find?
I don't really know. I was really glad to be back home, like, and spend time with my family and stuff. And my younger brother's going to college this year, so he's not gonna be home either. So we were just like hanging out a lot. He's still trying to get me to play a lot of video games. I'm not really good at any of them except Mortal Kombat. I'm really tough at. Hit me up if you want to play Mortal Kombat.
On the Nintendo Switch?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you got games on your phone.
I started like going outside a lot, like just like to just be outside, and I started going on runs.
What? Tripping.
I'm serious. I started going on runs because I live in Carver, and downtown Carver it just has like a lot of hills and stuff. Started going on runs when I was at home.
Good for you.
Good for you, man, but no way for real. What?
It was crazy.
Good for you. Twinum, you had a packed May,
Yeah, I
but
did have Pac-Man. Went out to Colorado Springs, obviously. Came back, went to UTC training camp. Go check out my Instagram. Made a post about it. It was amazing. So there's a lot of like videos and stuff that you can watch about it. Won't go into like too much detail, but that was amazing. Shoot, I've just been living. I've been just trying to go outside. I mean, I feel like I'm always in the gym, so I just try to go outside. Dally and I like to go tanning. Just like chill outside, read a book or two.
Yeah.
Coach P gave me a couple books for the long flight, so that'll be good. But tell us about your new.
You.
What have you been up to?
I've recently got into photography, guys.
Check out her page, guys.
Yes.
The pictures are low-key tough, not even gonna lie.
When we went to Cali, I brought my camera.
She got a lot of good pictures.
I started with film photography. So that's like you actually have to like go in and get it developed. It's not like digital. I just started digital like a couple weeks ago, and I've just been playing around with it. So y'all need your pictures taken. Let me know.
Hit her up.
That's what I've been into.
Yeah.
And I got you. And then just being outside, like you guys said, it's been nice out. Thanks for joining us, guys.
You have to say more.
No.
All right. Thanks
Keep
for
it in.
joining us, squad. Drop some burgers. Let me know if you need picks.
Yes.
And tune in to Twinum's games. See you when we play.
USA.
USA, Miss America.
Oh no.